Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. All right, mysterious white powder. Dude, that is jizzing out. Look at the fucking color. These are all gonna suck. Editor, put this at the beginning as the intro, then you can cut to the other shit so that it looks like I'm better organized than I actually am. Today, we're gonna be making cursed, evil, fucked up boba tea creations. So this is kind of a mix between the cursed energy drinks and mostly just seeing what we can fuck around with the spherification. I already know what's gonna be suggested, okay? Okay? Someone's gonna say cigarette boba. Maybe I'll do it if I'm feeling generous. Someone's gonna say glizzy boba. We are gonna do that one because I have an idea for it. Multiple people are gonna think they have a genius, innovative idea and say, what happens if you mix all the bobas together and then try them at the end? There's your... I plugged the stream into an AI. It's predicted the next 4 hours of chat activity. We're gonna be using our little canning device because I have it and it costs a lot of money. But really, you could do these without needing any of that. The main gimmick that we're going to be employing is spherification, which is it's a molecular gastronomy thing, which means it's used by like fancy ass Michelin star kitchens and shit. And it's basically you mix like an alginate with a liquid. Typically you thicken it with syrup and then you drop it into a calcium carbide solution and it forms... It like turns the outside skin of the liquid into like a gel. So you can get little balls with that. Have you ever had those icebreaker minis? Like they used to sell the little gel balls? That's what they're made out of, I'm pretty sure. Those are 20 years ago? Don't hit me with that, bro. I thought, do they not make them anymore? I don't know. I'll be real, I haven't bought one since I was in high school. When did they discontinue icebreakers? Did I dead ass just reference something that's actually been gone for fucking ever? Icebreakers were discontinued in September 2022. Okay, that's not that long ago. Wait, no, there's no way! Icebreakers Liquid Ice were released in 2003. The mints are remembered for their intense and bitter taste. Enough complaints were received. The product was discontinued 1 year later? There's no fucking way these have been gone for 22 fucking years. This was discontinued 1 year after the fucking dill burrito. I use this as a fucking example of spherification. Dog, we ain't spherifying shit. Here, let me show you what I got though. Also, I've been looking for an excuse to use this shit because I bought it for the alien cooking stream like a year ago. We have a little more than we need. Calcium chloride, that's for the quench. I just realized you can't see it. Calcium chloride, that's for quenching them. That actually like sets it up. Sodium alginate powder, this is what you add to the stuff to turn it into the sphere. A syringe for squirting your shit. And then I also have this funky malty droplet thing. I'm gonna be real, you don't really need this. Because we're not trying to make like 1 million of them. If you were like doing like batch production, then you would need one of these. But for what we're doing, we don't need this shit. And honestly, we could also use a squirt bottle. The main stuff we need is the sodium alginate and the calcium chloride. All right, hang on. Let me get some bowls so I can actually mix this shit up. And I'll show you guys how. All right. So the way this works, there's a specific best of used by August 22nd. Hang on, wait. How old is this? Oh, please don't tell me this shit's out of stock or it's out of date. Best of used by August 22nd, 2026. Oh, hallelujah. It's fine. Sodium alginate food grade powder is used in natural thickening. No. We're gonna be using it to make. We're gonna put my little instruction guide. There's a certain ratio you have to maintain. Main ingredients: 3.5 ounce juice, 5.3 ounce water, 0.08 ounce sodium alginate powder. Are you fucking high? This has to, okay, wait. I think these instructions were written in metric units and they're like, we're giving it to an American. Change it to ounces. And it's like, no. I'm gonna need the little micro scale. I'll probably need that regardless, honestly. Just to make sure I get the proportions right. I think the last time I used this thing, I wasn't, or when I was doing this, I wasn't on stream with it. It was done in advance. Here's my micro scale. Here, hang on. Let me look up a recipe that isn't like this. I'm realizing now we're gonna need a few other things. Luckily, One of them's already here. We're gonna need our trusty Korean barbecue apparatus. How much gas we got? Enough. We should make our main solution all at once, and then we can div it out to all the, because I got a bunch of little bowls. We can div it out to the little bowls and make like our individual. So we can make like soy sauce boba. We can make like fucking mustard boba, whatever. But split it individually. Gonna make some spicy boba. Ooh, yeah, you can't use hot sauce because it's gonna be too acidic and that's gonna fuck with it. Pilk is old meme, but it would be a good milk tea base. You're actually right. Hang on. You're actually gas. Milk balls, Coke or Pepsi, like cola main. That's kind of gas, right? That's pretty gas. Once we actually get the base spheres made, so that's what we're gonna be doing here. It doesn't take that long to make the teas, because the main liquid is gonna be like whatever, man. Oh, we should do something with Everclear too. We should do something with Everclear. We can do a Boilermaker boba where it's beer with Everclear boba pearls. That's fucking awesome. That'd be sick. It's a great idea for this channel specifically. All right, 325 grams of water. Pretty decent amount already. I was thinking, oh, I should like buff this up a bit, but like, all right, 325 grams there. And then, how much is sodium alginate? 3 grams, just 3? 3 of sodium alginate. Ranch boba in a green smoothie. That's fucking foul. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I have ranch powder. So we can make like a liquidier version of ranch for that. All right, now 3 grams is a little too precise for our big boy scale, but not for our precision chemistry scale. This is significantly better. All right, mysterious white powder. It's 1.5. I have more than enough supply, at least. Good grief. If I fuck this up, I'll be able to do another. That's almost exactly 3 grams, too. Hang on. Where's my little whisk? Dude, this shit is not wanting to mix either. I might need to get my immersion blender for this. Oh, no, bro. It's becoming gelatinous. Hang on. Let's not start a fire. I'll read those in a second. Some of this can be finicky. That's why I'm making a decent amount of solution here. Also didn't say use distilled in this guide I'm using. An immersion blender. Oh, fuck. Wait, it does say use an immersion blender. Hang on, turn the heat off for a second. Turn the heat off. Ain't seen this thing since, well, we won't talk about that. Let's just say I don't have balls anymore. That blended it way better, I'll give you that. Now it looks like, well, you know. Sodium alginate is a sodium ion bonded to an alginate ion. Calcium ions displace sodium ions, effectively cross-linking 2 alginate items via the calcium bridge. Calcium contamination causes the premature formation of the crosslinks, and you can't make boba from it anymore. What do you mean you can't make boba from it anymore? I'm about to make boba from it. Bring it to a boil, then let it cool. Okay. I should actually let it finish boiling then. All right, this is pretty smooth at this point, so I feel like I've done it right. If I didn't, that sucks, because then I'll have to fucking heat up, make more, then do this whole heating cooling cycle, which blows ass. Malort boba? Oh, fuck, I actually have Malort, so I can make that. Chocolate milk boba would be awesome. I'm gonna do milk boba, so not too far away, I'd say. Thank you for the 5 Canadian sunshade. Olives and dirty martinis. Okay, so wait, make the olive, like the juice of the olive into a, hang on. Let me show you what size we're making these. Just so you know, this is the size that we're gonna be packaging these. If I made a dirty martini this size, that shit would be like 8 ounces of pure vodka. If not more than that. Alcohol is acidic? Not like hard liquor isn't acidic. No, shouldn't be. Like one of the main things people use spherification for is weird-ass drinks where you, like, turn the liquor into balls. Really, like, a core of man's existence is the desire to suck balls. I'm just waiting for this to cool down. Look, it's still steaming. This is, like, almost cool. Here, hang on. I'm mixing up my... This is my calcium carbide solution that I'm mixing. Like 2.5 grams of this shit. How long is this gonna take to dissolve? I probably should have smashed these to powder. All right, hang on. I think this is finally done. We should have... Okay, this should be good. This should be proper. Let's get a, All right, let's make some Boba pearls. Do we want to do Everclear first? I feel like that's a common one. Let me go. I have to go get the Everclear. Here you go, baby. 151, because that's what we can get in Ohio. Get it on the scale. You want to do a 2 parts liquid to 2 parts this shit. There's around 300 something milliliters of this, so I'll do like, I don't know, maybe 10? I don't need much. Wait, if that's 2, 2/3 will be 3 will be 15, so this should be 25 total. Dude, that is jizzing out. Alright, let's see how well this works. We got a thick aloe vera-esque consistency here. Holy shit. Ew, do you hear that? Listen to the noise this makes as you suck it. Do you hear that? These are gonna be clear. Which is not gonna be very good looking, I feel like. Well, it's gonna be in beer, which is not clear. So maybe you'll be able to see it. Can you see that? Alright, hang on. Hang on, can you see the little bobas? Do you see the bobas? Do you see that? This nozzle is too small. Look how tiny these fucking pearls are, man. These are all stuck together, too. What's this taste like? Everclear. I don't know what I expected. These are very small fucking pearls. They're pretty small. I'm realizing you could do this way faster and it still fucking works. Ah, that's cool. I don't know, man. Those balls are actually perfectly average. Slightly above even. You let them sit for a bit so that they can kind of stew in the calcium solution, and then once they've sat for a bit, then you scoop them out. So some of those are ready and some of them not quite. What happens if I just dump... That's way bigger. Yeah, I should have just done this. Don't have to fuck with the syringe. Gives me big old fucking bobas. Kind of oblong looking though. The other ones are round, even though they're smaller. I don't know if you guys could even see that. They're kind of hard. Even that they're fucking translucent. I think everything else that we're going to be adding is something that has color to it, so we're not going to run into this problem. You can see the little boba pearls though. We're just gonna put them straight in a can, and then we're gonna set the can aside. We'll make all the pearls, and then we'll go mix them all up, right? I think that's the idea here. We need hot dog water tea with ketchup balls. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I want. Dude, there's big old, okay. Fuck the syringe. Just dump this shit straight in, man. That's literally better. Also, I'm realizing now that our solution here of calcium carbonate, there's no way we're gonna be able to get every fucking boba pearl out of it. So each subsequent one is gonna have a rare chance to have the boba pearl from a previous experiment in there. That's fine. A little bit of Everclear. I mean, a lot of people pay extra for that, bro. Look at that shit. Yeah, man, that's a boba layer. Let's get another mix. Let me get the milk real fast. Oh, fantastic. I love the way these gallons work. We're brewing 5 Loco till sunlight. 5 kinds of wrong wasn't enough for Friday night. 20 grams of milk, and then 30 grams of alginate. For a total of 50. This is to make pilk milk, a pilk potion. Apparently Mormons just be, like, drinking pilk unironically, though. It's called a dirty soda. It's a Utah thing. Is milk slightly acidic? I can't remember. Ew. I don't... I don't know, like, made yogurt? All right, let's see how this works. Okay, it forms pearls. That's thick as fuck. The milk pearls, I don't know if you could see them in there. They're misshapen because... Here, maybe they need to drop from higher. You know how they make BBs? Like for like a shotgun shell? They don't cast every individual BB. They melt the metal, and then they go up, I think it's 5 stories tall, and they drop them into water. And when they hit, if it's from that specific height, it forms a round ball. So maybe it's a matter of drop, is what I'm saying here. Do you see these? Hang on, do I have a... I know I keep running upstairs to get stuff, but I keep thinking of stuff. Do I have like a squirt bottle? That might work. Okay. I think I've discovered our solution here. I've got this squirt bottle here, like a ketchup bottle. Let's use this. This will create more visually appealing spheres. This is basically like a giant syringe. That's making little worms, bro. The glare of the light is fucking with you guys a lot, I know. It's not quite what I'm after. Let's try this fatter one. There we go. That's better. I think that maybe just the thickness of the milk just makes it not want to make like a nice round ball. Drop it from real high up. That's better. This is this is amazing. Amazing technology we've got here, bros. Guys, can you describe how... you guys rate this stream, given... I mean, it's made little globs. That's fucking freaky, man. Like, look at that. Some of them are round looking. It kind of looks like... Well, you know. That makes it worse? No, dude, it's just milk. It's literally milk and alginate. What's wrong with this? Is the water meant to help it keep... It's not water, it's a calcium chloride solution, and that's what makes it seize into this shape. Otherwise, it simply wouldn't do this at all. Some of these, I feel like the texture is gonna, like, dictate a lot of how well a lot of these different solutions work. All right, here's our milk bobas. Yeah, baby. Perfect. What other boba teas should we make? We have Pilk, we have Boilermaker. What else should we be? Mayo boba? Go fuck yourself. Ramen packet boba and soup base. Oh, that actually. Hang on, how about soy sauce boba in ramen soup, like, drink? Now, I think that one could work. Tabasco boba. Too acidic, unfortunately. Acids are something that's lightly acidic, you can get away with it, but if it's as acidic as Tabasco, which is basically vinegar, that's not gonna work. So the hot sauce is kind of off the table. We'd have to do some kind of like tincture or something. Doritos and Mountain Dew. Hang on. Do I have Mountain Dew? Because that actually would be gas. Oh, wait. No. You could do... Wait, what's a gamer combination? Because I don't know if I have Mountain Dew, but I have Midori, which looks like Mountain Dew. Ooh. Mix lean, which is purple, with the Midori pearls, as shit would look like the Joker. Is it bad that I want to do it just because of the color scheme? Let's do that. Okay. Let me write these down real fast, make sure. And then I'll go get all the ingredients and we can run through all of them at once. Ranch boba on a salad? Think of a drink and then I'll be on board with you. Oh wait, green tea. That'd be horrible. That's fucking... Okay, wait, no. That might actually work. Ranch plus green tea. Oh, Lord. We have 2 already. That's 3 on the roster. Maybe let's add 1 more for an even 6. Toothpaste, boba, and orange juice. Oh my. You know what? Actually... that kind of goes crazy. That's kind of a gas idea. Because the juice can be acidic. Do I still have orange juice that hasn't gone, like, giga bad? Ah, you know what? I can make Tang. as the orange juice. I have that. For one final one, some kind of broth and some kind of boba that matches with it would be good. Tartar sauce, boba, and fish sauce tea. That's just shit all around. There's not even a chance for it to be good. Do I have to go on my diatribe where I'm like, it's only interesting if there's a chance it's good? If it's just not good at all, then there's nothing. None of you guys are playing off of the broth with thing, which is what I'd like to play off of here. Buttermilk is acidic, yeah, but it's not super giga acidic. You have to understand that hot sauce, which is the main one that people keep suggesting, is giga ultra acidic. It's vinegar. Pickle juice too acidic? Brother, it's literally vinegar, yes! Egg, boba, and salsa water. I'm reading these slightly more, and then I'm giving up. It's over. Let me head up and get the stuff to do all these ones we've already written down. Honestly, we have enough to, like, run the gauntlet here. So let's go ahead and actually fucking do it. I've got all the stuff. I put most of it on the table. Alright. Let's do a soy sauce boba. There we go. This is salty. I don't know how acidic soy sauce is. Let's see if this works. Looks like it thickened up quite a bit, but I also think the soy is a little bit acidic. Like, this definitely ain't as thick as that fucking milk. Oh, no. I don't know, bro. That ain't looking great. Take a little more of this. Let's see if we can get anything out of it. Okay, maybe something. The reflection is fucking cancer. There! You can see better even though there's less light. I don't know how well that's working. The surface tension on this is not doing fucking any favors, dog. Yeah, look at this massive worm we can make. Ew, dude. Here, let's see if I can slurp the worm through the straw. Slurping my fucking worm through a straw, dog. Dude, there's that big ass... Ew! It's like a big fucking soy booger. That should be solidifying up. Soy boogers. Those look beautiful. Like, say what you want about the worm. They couldn't form very big boba, and I think the acidity was probably working against it in that. But, man, do they look pretty. Look at that. Look at this shit, bro. Eee. Yo, bro, you want a taste? Alright, let's do ranch. Matcha ranch is like, I'm sorry, it's not gonna be good. There's no fucking way. I'm gonna water the ranch down as well, because this shit thick. This is gonna have a little bit of acidity, but not as much as the soy. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. This is disgusting. This looks gross as hell. Ew, dude, what the fuck? Any of these ones with fat in them tend to get real thick. So, I'm gonna treat this one like the milk one. Oh, hang on. There, so you guys can see better. There we go. Yeah, that looks wonderful. Can't imagine why you wouldn't want to eat this shit. Come on, man. What? This is disgusting looking. The soy one is only off-put by the fact that I got the fucking worm in there, man. Otherwise, it would be fine. Yeah, there we go. Now, don't get this confused with the milk, or we're gonna have a bad time, because pilk, but it's ranch dressing instead. Oh, that's not gonna be pretty. These have little speckles if you look closely. There we go. All right. Ranch is back on the menu, boys. Let's do Midori next. And then we need to do... It'll be Midori, and then mint, and then ketchup. And then that's our set. We'll go make our drinks. All right. Rare is it that you boil the water for hot dogs to make the hot dog water. But for this, we kind of need it. And then, don't worry, I already got the hot dogs down here, because I planned this one in advance. This was the one where I was like, we need this. There we go. That literally just looks like frozen in place ketchup squirts. Ah, I've got the ketchup squirts. Delicious. Let's start, you guys want to start concocting while this cooks? Well, let's get it boiling first. How strong are the pearls? They look delicate. Stronger than you'd think. And it does depend on what the base is. Like, Like, see, like, they hold their form. You have to put a decent amount of force in to squish one. Ah, ketchup pearls. Excellent. Let's move all of our mass boba over to the table where we can start assembling these into wonderful drinks. All right, it smells like hot dogs down here now. The hot dog water has come along nicely. It's boiled into a wonderful tea. Hang on 1 second. It's very important that I go get this. I assure you, everything that I go to get is incredibly important. Ow, fuck. There we go. Alright, we need to cool this shit down. This will be the last one we end up doing. That's enough water. Hot dog. Yeah, baby. Why does plain hot dog hit so right when you're hungry? Hang on, why am I even eating these plain? I got ketchup. My apologies while I took a break literally to just eat a hot dog. It's time to package up some premium drinks. And we'll get these drinks into the fridge afterwards, so they're nice. This is fucking disgusting, that ketchup one. Here's our boba lineup. So I said these have started to decrode. Alright, so this is Everclear, milk, ranch dressing, soy sauce, mint leaves, Midori, and ketchup. All unique bobas. All unique, all special in their own ways. Pairing with these wonderful things, we're gonna have beer in the Everclear to make a Boilermaker boba. We're gonna have Coke in the, well, supposedly we should have Pepsi, but I only have Coke, so we'll do Coke in the milk for Pilk. We're gonna have, and this was a chat idea, matcha in the ranch for like a garden salad drink, which I think is going to be horrible. Ramen broth in the soy boba. That has potential to be good. Orange juice in the mint boba. That's going to be horrible. Gamer sups in the Midori boba, purple one, so that it looks like the Joker. That'll be epic and gamer. And then hot dog water in the ketchup. And I think, all combined, we're going to be looking pretty good as far as, like, this being epic goes. The Midori looks nuclear. The Midori is the coolest looking one, man. Also, the ranch dressing one held up shockingly well. Like, incredibly well. Better than basically any of the other ones. I don't know why. But, like, look how solid those pearls are. The milk ones have started to go, but we also made that earlier. The big pieces are still there. But they've started to exude moisture. Make labels. I'm gonna be completely real with you, Chief. I've been live for 8.5 hours today. Last time, I spent about an hour and a half making the labels for the energy drinks. Funny, but we're not fucking doing that today. It's gonna go past midnight if I start making labels. Good God. I'll put a fucking piece of masking tape on it that says what it is, and that's it. Also, another thing, and why I didn't think to make labels in advance, because otherwise I would have done like 3 or 4 of them and then done labels. But I didn't think about that. You kind of want to be able to see it. Like, the energy drinks didn't have like an interesting visual, but here you have little pieces floating around. So I want to be able to actually like see what's in it, you know? Oh wait, it's not gonna fill the damn... Aw. You can't see shit! Alright, where's the boba? You can't see fucking shit in there, man. Dude, oh wait, I can see them, but just barely. You could see the pearls floating, but man, do they not show up well. That doesn't bode so well for our, that is not what I was hoping for, dog. It's literally piss with chunks. Now, let me put the label on it. Alright, now let's also add a Coke to our milk. It should be Pepsi, as I said, for a Pilk. But, I gotta take what I get. I didn't buy Pepsi for this. The advantage of having stuff where chat can make decisions, you end up with some cool shit. The disadvantage is I can't prepare properly. Oh my gosh, this looks awful. Dog! That literally looks horrid. That looks so... Oh no, bro. Can you even see, like, what... Dog, that's awful. That is disgusting. They don't sink like Boba does. They're supposed to sink. This thing's sealing these better than it was last time. Okay, hang on. This will be the Pilk Cola. Here, I'll put it in the middle of the can of the label so that doesn't cover up the wonderful water line. All right, we're doing great work here, bros. This has ruined my faith because I feel like this is the one that has potential to be the best. I need a shaker. Luckily, I have plenty thanks to Gamer Subs. See? Alright, that scared the absolute shit out of me, dog. Was that as loud for you as it was for me? It blew the whole lid off! It blew like the... It didn't even pop the seal, it blew the plastic off. What the fuck? Alright, I guess I have to repackage that one. It's too fucking carbonated. What the shit? It's like actual good matcha. I'm wasting. Look, it's a little matcha thing. You got that ceremonial grade shit? Yeah, that's the good shit. I kinda like matcha, but like... Only sometime, if that makes sense. I have to be in a mood for it. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright. Let's seal this guy in. He shouldn't explode, because he's not carbonated. I'm a little worried that the beer is gonna explode now. The garden salad drink. Excellent. This is like formed the strongest, the strongest bond of them all, man. Let's do our gamer subs just straight up next. Where's my purple? Wait, what the fuck? This is sealed. This is sealed? Caffeine free. Oh, I didn't know I had this. What the fuck? I have a caffeine free lean? Alright, well, it's late, and this is not the energy drink stream, so... This has potential to be legitimately just baller. I'm gonna be real. I'm using gamer subs because the purple is gonna go with the green. Okay, I need more liquid, though. Yeah, baby. The Joker. That actually, I don't know how well that green shows up on camera. That actually looks great. That one's looking good. There, the Joker. Alright. Next we'll do the OJ and toothpaste. Inspired, honestly. We'll get some Tang for our OJ, because I don't have fresh, but nice that I have this on hand to mix up. Leave them for a few months to make cursed kombucha? I don't know about that one, boss. Look at the fucking color. That's nasty, man. You even got the big fucking mint booger floating around in it? That's a bit foul, I think. That's... the OJ plus toothpaste. Innovations beyond our years. Oh wait, I need a ramen packet. Yeah, let's use chili flavor. Maruchan ramen. What is the Joker? It's purple gamer sups and Midori boba pearls. Oh, that ramen broth's looking something alright. Oh, good lord. The pour shot is pretty good. You know what? Those soy pearls... Oh, you can see the fucking intestine worm in there, man. Come on, bro. That's something, alright. Yeah, smack me a label on that. Call that shit top ramen. And finally, our final piece of this fucked up evil lineup is the, I need to relive this one. Is our hot dog water. Dude, I literally the exact amount of hot dog water necessary. Alright, bro, just seal me in. God save us all. Oh, man. Well, there's our final one, so y'all know what time it is now. Let me go get a Boba straw, and then we should be good to test these. Look, I'm wearing my amazing, if I call customer service and a fucking clanker picks up, I'm gonna commit Amish. I'm wearing my epic shirt today. Yeah, now we're fucking jamming. I look like a clown with these, actually. Fuck this. I look like a clown no matter what, so I will just go with what we got. What do we want to start with? We've got a wide variety here. None particularly have great we don't have the cool labels to go off of on this time, which is unfortunate, but I'm sorry, I can't be fucked to make 7 badly designed labels. I was gonna say good to bad, but I don't know, man. Maybe there's a little bit of like a mystery that's nice to have. Let's start with the Boilermaker. So, you guys, I don't know how well you can see that there, but the Boilermaker's got clear Bobas, but the Bobas are, they're made of Everclear. So this is a beer with Everclear. It also blew the whole lid off, so fantastic work on that. I guess we'll be going open top on this guy. What blowing a fucking lid, that's what I'm saying. Oh, man. You can't see the pearls too well in this. You definitely can feel them. It's kind of like, dude, it is like those icebreakers that apparently have not been made for 20 years that I use as my analogy. Wow, that's something, all right. Yeah, how do I describe this right? What's like a good... Imagine someone mix grubs with your beer. You take a sip and you get the beer taste, and it's like, alright, that's okay. I did use a beer I'm not too fond of, because I didn't want to waste one of my more favorite ones. And I'm realizing that might have been a mistake, because now it's just like, mid-beer, and then, Everclear! You chew on it a little. Oh! That tastes horrible. That... I love when I mix liquor with my beer, and instead of diluting down and, like, dissipating through the beer, it stays in little balls, so then I get it in my mouth and I bite on them, then it just tastes like fucking Everclear. Oh, there's a big one. Oh. That's bad. Oh, man, that was supposed to be one of the easy ones, dude. Oh, my gosh, dude. That's actually just worse than putting a shot in there. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I considered all the options here. That's legitimately much worse than I thought it was gonna be. These are all gonna suck. Is what I'm realizing. These letter grades? This is like a 4 out of 10. I don't ever want to drink this again. I don't ever want to drink it again, but I could drink it. I'm tempted to drink the beer and just not bite down. Like, what happens if I just don't eat the Everclear ball? Oh, then you just get the texture of swallowing balls. Fantastic. Where do we go from here? This has to be the best one. It's Gamer Sups and Midori, and I had the Midori balls. They were pretty good. I feel like maybe we shouldn't blow that next. Maybe ease in a little more. Hot dog to get it out of the way. No, this goes last, actually. I don't know if it's gonna be worse, but just for the, dude, it looks like a fucking lava lamp. Like, look at this fucking... Dude, that has to go last. Like, just, it's the most... visually repulsive one of them all. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that I'm not too promised on, but let's give that a shot. Okay, check the yeah, check how it looks. Check how it looks there. That's pretty rough. So this is orange juice. This is Tang. This is orange juice with toothpaste boba, and our toothpaste boba is herbal mint boba. I noticed I was gonna make a tea of it, and I was like, nah, just put the leaves in there. And I realized afterward, oh, can you see the giant fucking worm? Look at that. Look, okay, hang on. Do you see it? Do you see that in there on your side? It looks like a giant turd. That's like that's the fucking tequila worm, man. Here, hang on. Move these guys down the line. Let's crack open an OJ toothpaste. All right, bros. Bottoms up. Well, it's... Oh, no. Oh. That's bad. Is it wild that I don't think it's as repulsive as the Boilermaker? Something about the straight Everclear, like you bite in and you get nothing but Everclear, that was worse in this. This is pretty bad. Man, yeah, you just get hit with pure mint. Yeah, well... You get your orange. Really, I didn't make the Tang strong enough. Let's see if I just taste the Tang. I didn't make it strong enough. It needs to be sweeter. It's like citrusy, but it's not. It's like it's watered down to half. That's a little bit of my bad on that one. But then if you dare to bite into the ball, it tastes like so herbaceous. I keep saying herbaceous in all these videos as a description of flavor. Maybe it's because I'm a cretin who doesn't know anything. But I don't know how else to describe it. It tastes like you're eating grass with your mint. Because it's got the leaves in there. And I think the texture does some psychological thing. I'll try another swig. Chew on those. Oh. That is... Oh. I don't want to have any more of that, actually. Man, if you actually chew the pearls, that is orange juice and toothpaste. Good God, man. If you were pairing these pearls with something that went with mint, this would be great. I kind of want to wash this down with some Boilermaker. I gated the Everclear out of it, but just the beer. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say this was a little better. No, I'd rather have Boilermaker, actually. This is 3 out of 10. We're really doing rough here. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, when we did the energy drinks, there was like some real bad, but there was a lot of fine. We have not cracked 5. That's pretty bad. Let's do Pilk, because I feel like this is the palate cleanser that I need. I feel like Pilk could never truly hurt me. It's gonna be like... it's flat because it blew off the lid with all the carbonation. Alright, now, we do have that wonderful milk chunk in there. I don't know if you see that. It's maybe the least appetizing. It looks like you got cottage cheese on the top of your Coca-Cola. But let's see. We'll do one sip normal and then one where we chew through all the pearls. They also are all floating, which is a little odd. Okay. Nothing too bad. Let's actually try to... The chunks in this one are way bigger, and it actually, like, clogged the entrance. Open that shit wide up. Let's try that again. Oh, it's chunky. Oh, man, it tastes like cottage cheese. What? Man, when you chew the milk, it really just tastes like cheese. Okay, there needs to be like a different scale on this for texture, because On this guy, texture is fine. It does taste like Boba pearls. Small Boba pearls, because these didn't make very big. But Boba pearls. This one, texture was kind of fucked because you got leaves in it. This one is literally like feels and tastes like you added fucking cottage cheese to your Coca-Cola. I guess this is technically Kilk, not Pilk, because it's Coke, not Pepsi. You need to use a straw. I don't know where they are. Do you want me to go look again? I can go look again if you want me to. Because this guy and this guy and this guy, the boba has sunk to the bottom. But these guys, the straw isn't gonna fuck with you because it's risen to the top. I'm gonna go look for it. I really, truly do not know where they went. I had, like, massive... Hang on. I know where they went. Fuck. I know where they went. Last summer, I went to a... friend invited me to a party, and I brought that slushy machine that I used on stream to make, like, pina coladas and daiquiris and shit. I'm pretty sure I brought that bag of double-wide straws, and I just never brought them back. Because that's the only time I can think. I was like, when would I even use them? Oh, I definitely used them then. I bet they got left. Well, I got these thick bamboo straws. They're thicker than a normal straw, but they're not a boba straw. They'll work for, like the ramen one and shit, because those are tiny. But, you know. Yeah, this rocks. This tastes delicious, because it bypasses the boba. Taste-wise, I mean, it's like a 5. It's naturally revolting, but, like, I don't know, it's not as gross. The Coke really overtakes. The cola flavor really kind of pulls it back. I gotta say, it's not like the right color. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. It's like mildly translucent where the milk is leaching in. The like cottage cheese vibe is horrible though. That's fucking horrid. What do we do next, brothers? This one is good. I want this as a palate cleanser because I feel like the Joker is actually pretty good, even though he will get you fucked up. I should put alcohol in that. This isn't the energy drink video. We don't need to be doing all that. This is a taste texture type thing more than that. Hot dog is last. You know what? I think we go top ramen. We're just staggering these out. So I feel like this one's gonna be tolerable. Oh. That smells like college, baby. Some of the boba pearls float. I don't know if you can see that. You can see it kind of forms a silt on the bottom. But there's some up on top as well. So I'll probably get a little slurp. I'm going to take a slurp off the top, then go straws deep and suck some balls from the bottom. Cheers. Oh, that's cold ramen, bro. Oh, not bad. The balls, I'm gonna be real, this is, I left in college, I left some ramen out on the counter, it got cold. You slurp it up, there's some little noodle giblets in there, literally the exact same experience, except instead of noodle giblets, it's balls of soy sauce. That's actually not bad at all. Let's go fucking balls deep and slurp some shit from the bottom using the straw. I mean, you're right. The straw aesthetically is important for doing boba. So, cheers on this one. Oh man, that's a lot of soy. That's a lot of soy. That's the cheese, boy. That's a lot of soy. What the fuck is it stuck in the straw? Okay, look. If the worm wasn't in there, that's disgusting to get up the straw, dog. That's actually fucking disgusting. Ew, another one came out. Fucking get that shit out of here, dog. The worm is legitimately, that's like a gag reflex, like, instigator, but flavor-wise, this is the best one. Like, I'm not even joking. If it was all tiny little balls of soy sauce, like most of it is, and it didn't have any of the worm ones in there, I'd go like 6, maybe even 7. Ah! Sorry. I go like 6 or 7 out of 10, honestly. With the worms, I think I'm gonna stick it to like a 5 or 6. I think we'll go with 6, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with a 6. I'd rather have that than Pilk, honestly. But Pilk is a better chaser. The Pilk is a better chaser. But dude, yeah, no, this goes together. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. Sorry. You know what? I think I deserve a little treat. Maybe a little Joker treat. This one looks awesome. It's cool as hell. It does have a giant fucking worm. Now that I've slurped that worm, I'm like, fuck, man. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have made worms. But I know the Midori tastes good, and the gamer subs that it's based also taste good. So I think not only does it look funny, I think this one's gonna actually taste pretty good. Look how good it looks in the light. Can you see the green? Can you see the green in there? I can see the green, but it might not show up so well on the camera. Crack on the Joker. Cheers, brothers! I think this one's gonna be our easiest one yet. Yeah, baby, that's tart. Whoa. Dude, that Midori, the Midori, like, goes with the, of the lean, baby. That's pretty good. This is the only one that's legitimately, like, a great, like, I would drink this. I'd put this in the cooler, and you could hand it out, and people would actually drink it. I would not put the worm in there, but I'd put the boba in there, because that actually works with it. This is by far the best one. I'd say like a 7 or 8 out of 10. A 7.5. Really chew on the Midori balls. Yeah, man, you get some alcohol in that too. That tastes awesome. Yeah, as expected, this is the best one. I've put it off long enough. This one's gonna be horrible. There's just no way. So what this is the garden salad. This was a chat idea. You can see the chunks in here. Ooh, the texture. Isn't it tantalizing? This is matcha tea with fucking ranch dressing boba pearls in it. This is gonna be fucking horrible. It's gonna taste like a salad. Oh, man. Yeah, this is like good matcha, because I don't have my... Oh my gosh. This is good matcha that someone got me as a gift, which I drank almost all of. The amount I used in here, it's like at the dregs of the bottom. Imagine my last fucking matcha I get out of that container is this. That'll be a disgrace. You know what's bad? You know what's bad for all of these? When you sniff them, you smell the drink. I don't smell the matcha, I smell the ranch dressing. Alright. Cheers, brother. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god, that's bad. Oh, you know what's crazy is the matcha. There's a decent amount of matcha in there. I mean, look how fucking green it is. This just tastes like ranch. I didn't even bite into the ranch boba. It just went straight, just one pearl snuck in and got swallowed, and the whole thing tasted like ranch. Dude, I don't want to drink any of this. But I feel like I need to get, I need to do the pearl chew, because that's like the thing. I gotta really be mentally strong on this one. Oh, that's horrible. That's actually so bad. I mean, it tastes dead ass like ranch. If you like ranch, and I can tell you this, I could taste the matcha that time, and every herb in the ranch dressing. That's so bad. That's a 1 out of 10. That's actually... Well, is it as bad as the Gorilla Biscuit energy drink? The Gorilla Biscuit one, if I remember correctly, that one tasted like I was gonna vomit. I'm gonna say 1.5 for the garden salad because I had to spit it out, but I didn't feel like I was gonna throw up from it. Hang on. Give me a swig of this, boy. So good, dude. That's actually awesome. You guys know what's next. Give me the good shot for the thumbnail. Hot dog. Oh! Oh! I don't actually think I'm gonna use any of those. This looks like a fucking lava lamp. That's horrifying. This is ketchup, boba pearls, and hot dog water. I boiled 3 hot dogs to obtain high-quality hot dog water. They all ended up elongated, but they emulsified quite well, so I don't know how to feel about this. The ketchup boba actually emulsified not emulsified, but it formed really well. It didn't start dissolving like a lot of the other ones did. Crack open a nice hot dog boba. That... it just smells like hot dog. I don't know what I expected. Alright, well, I'm not gonna put this one off. Let's just take a sip. Eh. Ew. It tastes like hot dog, but that's not the worst part. The worst part is, let's see if I can slurp a fucking ketchup worm. Ew, ew, ew. No. No, 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 no. That's disgusting. But, it didn't set off my gag reflex to the same degree as the garden salad one. Like, the ranch, that kind of hit worse. Whereas hot dog, it's undrinkable. I mean, it tastes like a fucking dog, man. Like a hot dog. Oh my gosh. Ah, bless up for the Joker. I'm not taking another sip of this. Also, yeah, I got the ketchup worm slurped in that one. That makes it significantly... that makes it worse. I don't want to drink hot dog water in general. It just tastes like a dog. But then the ketchup in there really... It adds to the experience. Adds that wonderful tomato acidity. It just makes you think, man, I really am drinking a hot dog. I don't know what else to say about it. 2 out of 10. Not gonna throw up, but definitely making you think about it, that's for sure. Man got the worm twice. Yeah, the straw has a propensity to suck the worm. For more things that have a propensity to suck the worm, consult your mother. She'd have a few. Alright, final rundown. 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I think I gave this a 6 because the flavors paired. I'm knocking it down to a 5 for the worm. 7.5 out of 10, 1.5 out of 10, 2 out of 10. That's my ranking. Final ranking. One of the better ones was the ramen. I'm gonna be real. This is undrinkable. This is fucking nasty. I'd rather drink the hot dog than the garden salad. Obligatory jungle juice. Once again, the bit of it being common is that it's not a good, like, bit. Oh, I mixed it all together and it tasted bad. If you wanted me to just react to tasting bad things, then, like, I can sit here and eat, like, fucking leaves off the ground for an hour. I don't know, you guys probably would watch that, actually. That'd probably be funny.